Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Glad to be here today. Sorry, guys, for my hair and everything. I was outside. And while I have a minute, I just want to make this video. And this topic today, this topic is about settling. And what happens when we are settling for things, settling for a bad job, bad relationship, and just the lifestyles that somebody had defined for us. I would say that settling is one of the worst things that you can ever do. Settling means that you simply say no to opportunity that could come to your life and could be something that in the end of your life you will remember. And if we talk about relationships and settling in a relationship, it's kind of like you telling yourself that you aren't good enough because of your age, because you have kids, because of the place you live, because of how much you make. And so you kind of, well, you know what, I would go for just about anybody because, you know, I'm 45 and I have 3 kids. And basically, what choices do I have? How in the world I get something or somebody better? So you already defining that you do not worth of something better. That basically you are in that position, and it's really the saddest thing in the world, because when we are settling for something, we denying even the very possibility of happiness, of exploration, of something that make our heart beat. That's how I feel about it. And in terms of relationships, in terms of love, if we settle for somebody, that person will never be able to love us. Because the thing is, if you're with somebody that is right for you, it's not settling. It means finding your, quote unquote, your person. That's not settling, that's just right. That's what you would call, this is just right for me, because we just hit it off and we are moving on the same speed and going same path. We have a lot in common, and the actual relationship is spiritually, mentally, emotionally is wonderful, and that's what matters. It's impossible to reach wonderful, and I'm actually talking right now about connection, about emotional state, about level of satisfaction, about spiritual state in a relationship where you just feel another person, when you connect on a very deep level. That is impossible in a relationship that you build as practical settling, because you think you gotta go for this one because you might not have a chance to get a better one. You guys have no idea how much in USSR culture, back in the Soviet time, their opinion of others basically was playing the major role in people's life. How much settling was going on there, and how much our parents, I mean, I was too young, back for marriage back then, but I remember observing things, and how, for example, our parents would be giving always this message to a girl: you better marry this one because you don't know if you have any other chance. Do not divorce this man, even if he is disrespectful and he is violent, or you just simply unhappy with him, because you're not going to find anything better. So the person's state, condition, how they felt in the relationship, that didn't matter. What only had mattered was that how it's gonna look on the outside, And whether or not you will be able to find somebody else, and just because you cannot find somebody else, somebody think, it's actually it's really interesting, because this mostly would be that because, let's say, your parents think that you cannot find somebody else, they would be okay with you being unhappy in relationships, but you staying in it, and they think you possibly don't have many other options, so you better be quiet and you better be settling for what you have. So that is how the majority of women, who are more mature age, like middle age right now, I would say in the 50s and 60s, maybe late 40s, grew up. This is exactly how we grew up. I mean, not so much me, but my mom's generation, I would say. So again, the biggest issue with settling is that you deny the very chance of being happy. You deny that possibility that what you need will knock on your door. And it's not always about the external attributes. It's not always about, okay, I'm gonna get something of, I'm gonna grab something of the best I can. True relationship it also has a spiritual side. It has a most important side of connection, important side of just the joy of being together, even when you're silent, even when you don't talk to each other, but there is nowhere you would rather be. When you can just look at a person and you know exactly what's going on. When you go through the toughest stuff and the only thing you need, you know that you can run and you will be held in their arms, and everything gonna get so much better. These things, you can't buy them, you can't count them. There is no price tag on these things, and these things cannot be achieved if you are choosing a partner for different reasons, and the main reason is that he just came along or she just came along, and you think it's probably not gonna be anybody better. Not that it's your person. Maybe if in someone's eyes this person or that person doesn't make any sense, but as long as in your heart it makes sense, as long as this is your person. I always say this, it's not about finding the better and the best and something else. It's about finding that person that is your person. And the good thing is your person isn't going anywhere. Nobody can take away that connection. If it's there, it's gonna make it through all the obstacles, and in many ways it's gonna be unconditional, because that person who is yours doesn't have any hidden agenda or not choosing you because they couldn't find something better. That is my message, guys, today. Think about that. Don't settle for things. Better wait, work in yourself, and choose with your heart. Choose with your inner guidance. We all have it. Sometimes we disconnect with that, but if we take a moment of silence, if we just let our brain, our mind relax and connect, you will find all the answers. And guys, thank you so much. I see you all. Billy is saying that's why I started this journey. I don't want to settle. I hope to find a great relationship. Ricky is saying it's always sunny with Veronica. Thank you. Sun always finds me. And Thomas said earlier that he settled in his teens. That was a real crappy decision. I had to correct my mistake later at a high price. Wow. Thank you guys for your comments, and hello Mark, Dave, thank you for the hearts, Ricky, Billy, everybody. Guys, it means a lot that you're here with me. I will be acknowledging you in the beginning and in the end. So when I bring the message, it's easier for other people to listen who listen later. But I love the comments. They really give me and everybody else who is listening a feedback, some things they can relate to, and that's very encouraged. So I am so happy to see that we are on the same page about settling, about this whole mentality. So you guys who join later, please watch the video from the beginning. I hope it will make sense to you as well. I wish you beautiful weekend from snowy, rainy, icy Michigan. And I gotta get on the road. I need to put ice skates on my car so I can just maybe slide through all of this. Man, every day is a survival here, guys. I wish you a wonderful Friday night. I'm gonna go and fight for survival. Which is alright. We are so used to this. I am very happy that I was able to catch you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow or a bit later, maybe Sunday. Thank you, guys.